we're driving along the coast and it's so beautiful. You cannot even see it.
Where are we?
We've got the big lobster.
Big lobster.
Grant-sized lobster.
I wish.
Making me hungry.
Giant gaping butthole.
Hey guys, we've left the Barossa and we're heading, I don't actually even know where we're heading. Grant's just plugged something into the... Anyway, I don't know, I'll find out when we get there. But we're driving along the coast and it's so beautiful. You cannot even see it.
Instagram perfect. That's what it looks like.
So
Hashtag paradise.
definitely get the drone on. Yeah, so it's a bit rainy and wet and cold. Back into the flannies and Ugg boots as well. So yeah, I don't know where we're going to camp, but this road in view would absolutely be magnificent on a what word did I just say then? Magnificent. I can't speak. On a beautiful sunny day. It's probably worth it then. Not so great on an overcast, miserable, wet day.
Yeah, we could be in like the Scottish Highlands, driving around a loch or something almost. Not quite as green, but it's miserable and it's blowing a gale. It's not great driving, but
yeah.
Just want to get through it. We pull over and have some lunch.
Okay, so we've made it to Kingston RV park. I have to go pay, but I think it's $15 for 3 nights. So we just pulled up. Grant's putting the antenna up because the service in South Australia is not always great. But incoming, storm again, surprise, surprise.
Something different, eh?
At least we've got a little bit of sun at the moment.
But the bright side is that with all the crap weather we've had pretty much the entire time we've been on the road, we appreciate the good weather. If and when it actually appears.
Yeah. And also, bonus about this spot, I mean, there's a jetty just over here. So if it's not too windy, Grant will go for a fish. And then also there looks like there's a fish shop that has like lobsters and stuff. There was a big lobster in town on the way in, so maybe it's their thing.
They better do lobster. I want a lobster roll.
Yum.
For lunch. And dinner.
We might have to go have a look at the fish shop.
And breakfast.
And we may go to the pub for dinner. So we don't know. There's a cool sand sculpture. I think the rain has done a little bit of damage to it, but very, very cool. These artists are just amazing. So obviously his tail's kind of gone. but that's what it looked like originally. Very cool, and the mosaics on the toilets, and then there's a mural on this, I don't know, gazebo, gazebo as I like to call it. Definitely RV friendly town. There's a dump point and everything here. Just down from the RV park where we're camped, there's this lighthouse. I seen the picture of it like on Wiki Camps and it had the point. And then when we pulled up and it's kind of in the middle of suburbia, I was a little bit confused. But the signage says that it was originally out on a rock, and then they moved it to here and like rebuilt it up in the 70s. And I've obviously replaced the lighthouse back out in the rocks, but it's very interesting.
Where are we?
We've got the big lobster.
Big lobster.
Grant-sized lobster.
I wish.
Making me hungry. Grant's gonna go feed some fishies. What's she using?
White bait.
Oh, you're actually feeding the fishies.
Yeah, with actual fish for a change. Doesn't usually happen.
Oh, you got both rods going?
Yeah.
You double rodding it?
Doubling the chances.
Well, they both got.
Doubling the chances of nothing.
They both got.
White bait.
Yeah, okay. So Grant's out fishing and I'm just walking back to the caravan, which luckily isn't too far because he's decided it is a little bit chilly out here. I did say to him 3 times before we left the caravan, "You sure you don't want a flanny or a jumper?" No, I'm fine. And we're out here 5 or 10 minutes and the wind is a bit chilly. And he's like, "Oh, you feel like having a walk, a bit more of a walk. Can you bring me back my jumper?" So I'm a nice wife and I'm gonna go get his jumper and bring it back out to the jetty, and then I'm gonna go back to the caravan and finish some editing. Okay, I'm a nice wife. I got Grant's hoodie for him. Luckily the RV park is just over here on my shoulders, just across the road, and it's not a super long walk to get back. How much of a nice wife am I? Am I the best?
The best.
It's better off?
That's better off.
Okay, go. No luck?
No.
There's some fish in there. Oh,
That's your dinner.
that's the bait.
There you go. Surprise.
Yum! Delicious.
Slightly freezer burn, just the way I like it.
Yum. That's so good. That is the way I like it. Freezer burned, white bait. Delicious.
Deep fried with lemon tempura.
Oh, yeah, if you do white bait the Italian style, pretty delicious. Morning.
Morning.
So we've just pulled up at Grant's favourite place.
I get to wash the van.
We're at a truck wash.
Yeah.
He's been looking for one even before we crossed the Great Central Road and hasn't been able to find one, and now we found one in, I don't even know where we are.
We're in Kingston.
Kingston, South Australia. So he's going to have some fun.
I like getting everything dirty. Don't get me wrong. I love it. It's good fun. But I just love looking at like a clean rig. It's good. Good for the soul.
The van, all the front of the van is all pink. Well, I don't know if this is going to come off, but that's Grant re-siliconed everything, and then the dirt's just stuck to everything. You're out. A bit of a difference. So the van's looking good, but the car has some kind of like greasiness on like the doors. So I actually did two. Grant did a bit of a wash and then I was washing it. We did 2 rounds of the soap and then I scrubbed it with the brush and washed it off, and it's still all greasy. So fortunately we're going to have to go and hand wash it just to get all that grease off, but it's looking better.
The first wash is always going to show that. After all that grime and all that dust, and like, it's a greasy dust, I don't know why.
Well, I don't know.
It's always really grimy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, that's much better.
That's probably why.
I didn't know where that wipe was, otherwise I would have used it.
It's probably why Adu has a black car.
Yeah, it's probably better.
Hot tip, don't get a white car for Australian Outback touring.
Yeah, well, we didn't really choose a white car. I didn't want a white car. Can you do this bit? Oh, ow. There. Okay, so we just pulled up at this hip camp just outside of Mount Gambier, Pine Ridge something. I'll drop some details in. I can't remember how much it is per night. But the grass is very long in all the spots. So, not super ideal, but they do have a little ride-on lawnmower over here. Grant's just having a look to see if it has keys that we can maybe use to mow the spot. Nothing? Yeah. Okay, so the owner's given me a call and they've been really good and they've come down and mowed the site. It's just from all the rain they've had recently, it's just grown really quickly. So we're just setting up. We're going to do a full setup here. We haven't done one of those since we were in Quobba in Western Australia. So awning out, mat, we'll probably even have a fire in the fire pit. Okay, fully set up.
Yep.
Relaxing.
It's good to have the full setup, eh?
It is.
Because we haven't done a full setup in weeks. It's been too windy and I guess we're fast moving too.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, like, we don't have one of those quick roll-out awnings, but to be honest, it doesn't take that much longer than a full setup of a roll-out awning, but if we're just staying somewhere for one night, we don't bother.
It is stronger though than your conventional rollout.
A bit more stable in high winds as well. So, I don't know. It's what came with a van, so I guess we're just sticking with it as well. So
the only thing because I don't mind this awning, it doesn't take us that long to set up and it's quite good. The only thing I like about the rollout awnings that this awning doesn't have is the rollout awnings, the legs can attach to the caravan, which means the dogs can't take them out with their leads.
and they do.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Constantly untangling. Right, I'm trying to film you. You don't move. You stay there. What do you do when you're in Mount Gambier?
You find a hole and sink into it.
What's it called? Umpherson?
Umpherson.
Oh, I can't speak.
Umpherson sinkhole.
So we're going to go check it out.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like much on film. I've seen footage of it before, but like, you've got to come here and actually see it to appreciate it.
Yes.
It's just a green hole on film, but standing here, it's kind of amazing.
Yeah. When did they start planting this, in the 70s?
1976, the clean-up began, and they started planting the ivy and the fuchsias.
Okay, so it's been about 45 years for it just to grow like this. Wowzers.
Yes, amazing, eh?
Yeah.
It must really like the limestone.
Okay, so if you're in the area, definitely come and have a look at this.
Oh, don't skip it.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's free as well.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely beautiful.
They do a
It's done
magnificent job, eh?
such a good
Yeah.
job, and it's very good. It's, I don't know, so calming and stuff down here. Beautiful, absolutely.
Oh, I don't want to leave. This is really, really pleasant.
We are going to leave, but we're going to go to the Blue Lake and have a look.
Yeah. Giant.
I'm laughing because we just walked past this sculpture. Green's like, oh, it's a butthole.
Giant gaping butthole.
So I was just reading the sign about the Blue Lake, and it says, so what's today? I don't know, the 20th of November or something like that, that each year in November, the water changes from grey to this blue. And then in March, it changes back, starts to transition back to grey again. So how lucky are we?
Perfect timing. It is like, I would say breathtaking. Like, the colour is incredible.
Absolutely beautiful. I don't think I've seen a lake that colour before.
I don't think I've seen a town this pretty, like this vibrant.
Yeah, it's
for a long time, because it's like, it's so lush and green. And you got the sinkhole just down the road from this thing.
Yeah.
It's just bonkers beautiful, eh?
beautiful.
Yeah.
And apparently this is the town water as well, water supply. And we were driving around it. Grant's like, oh, I think this is a volcano and not a sinkhole, and it is a volcano. So, pretty proud with himself.
I know stuff.
He does know stuff. He's going to put the drone up.
Hopefully they don't crash it.
So just right next to the little viewing platform of the Blue Lake is this little cactus garden. That's what I would call it, cactus garden.
Cactus garden.
Cactus garden.
Seriously blue.
It's bluer than the sky.
Oh, cow.
It's like our old front door.
It actually is the same colour as our old front door. It's almost colour coded, right?
Wowzers. Hey guys, so we've come to have a look at one of the caves, and the lady who runs the tour has just told us that the lights in the cave are not working 100%, but she says she can still take us through and won't charge us, which is great. And Grant's just run back to the car. He's going to get like the Ryobi work light or whatever other torch we have in the car. She has a couple of torches and she'll still just take us through and we have a bit of a look. Pop down to Bunnings. Have you got it out or is it still in there? So we just drop down to Bunnings because Grant went to use the chainsaw and it started, but then when he went to cut the piece of wood it would just stopped again. So luckily it was still under warranty, thank you Bunnings. We just took it down and Grant's now got himself a new toy.
Got the upgrade.
Yeah, we paid the difference to get the upgraded one.
got the 36 volt as opposed to the 12. Like
18 volt.
18. And you just chill. It's just got a bigger battery, bit more grunt, and after using, didn't have a problem with the last one. If it hadn't have conked out on me, I wouldn't have bothered.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. The other one, luckily, it was probably like just over a month until the warranty expired. We just took it in Bunnings. It's fine. They swapped it over, and we paid the difference for the new one. I just need to get on and register so that I actually get the 6-year warranty. You just have to get online and register the purchase, and it increases the warranty from 4 years to 6 years. So pretty good. Thank you, Ryobi.
Well, not that I've had an experience with faulty equipment from Ryobi, but from what I've heard, from people or Ryobi users, I haven't heard a single bad thing said about them. So yeah. They're pretty good with their exchange and stuff. Got a problem, send it in. I'll give you a new one, or they'll give you a refund. Yeah.
Just have to remember, keep your receipt, or go onto the website and register, and it keeps a record of the receipt there. Yeah, hopefully Grant's pretty excited to get using this one.
Mm-hmm.
But good, nice little toy for him. Oh, look at it. It's a bit bigger.
It is a bit bigger. Hopefully, no, it doesn't. Oh well. Also find a new home for it. So yeah, give that a go.
So we're sitting outside and Grant's lit the fire. So it's not raging yet. But we have a bit of a fire. Grant's there. And then we have Baxter right here. And then Frank. We don't know what's... He's weird. We don't know. We don't know. He's broken. Frank's all the way over there, as far away as possible as he can be. And you might be thinking, oh, maybe he just doesn't like the smoke from the fire. Well, no. Because if we didn't have a fire, he would still be over there by himself.
He's not an outdoors dog.
He's not.
He's not an outdoors dog. We'll lock him inside, and he stays inside. And from an outside looking in, it kind of seems cruel, but it's not. He prefers it. He wants to be inside because outside's crap, as far as he's concerned. Whereas this one here, this one will be anywhere we are, and that's it. Like that's how he's happy. He's happy inside if we're inside. Yeah. He's happy outside if we're outside.
Yeah. Yeah, so usually when we're outside, Frank will come out for a bit and he sits at the end of his lead and looks at things. And then he'll turn around and just go to the step of the caravan and just ask to go back inside, and then he goes and sleeps on his bed. He doesn't like it. He likes travelling with us. He doesn't like other animals. Doesn't like noises. He gets a rash all across his belly from the grass. Like, he's just not meant for the outdoors.
I guess every family's got that problem child though, eh? Like, you know, you have two kids and one of them's brilliant, the other one's a bit of a troublemaker. Same.
Yeah. What you cooking, love?
Whoa, my eyeballs. Bit of beef skewers. Skewer. I just did bit of
You're in the smoke.
I just did salt, pepper, honey, Thyme, oregano, olive oil. That's it.
Nice. Grant's lucky my dad's not here because he would have just said, it's 6:30.
Dinner time.
Dinner time.
Better get dinner on.
What time is it? Yum, sounds delicious. These skewers, I think my dad picked them up years ago. They're just from like an Arabic shop, probably in Auburn in Sydney. They're the best. Just the best thing. They're great for a campfire.
Oh, they're so good. They're so good.
Great for a fire. We have the chicken on them usually. I think this is the first time we've done the beef for a while, or do lamb. Yeah, it's very tasty. Yum, thank you.
The tail's good.
Yum.
Oh, you're not wrong.
That's really good. Thank you. Thanks for dinner.
You're welcome.